What's up, good people? So I am coming to y'all today because I have set a challenge for myself. I don't know if you guys know, but I have been studying Korean for a while. I wanted to share this on my channel because I felt like even though I haven't been on this channel for a while, I'm gonna start posting back recently. I'm gonna just make this a everything channel because I tried to make separate channels and it was doing too much. So these are for my language learners and the people who follow me, who like language or want to get into language learning. I speak and know 3 languages outside of English: Korean, Mandarin, and Spanish. I want to pick up a 4th language, but I'm doing too much. I feel like I'm doing too much. Anyway, I wanted to share with y'all, I'm doing a 30-day challenge, a 30-day reading challenge, because I'm trying to get better at reading and speaking and my pronunciations, for 1, and 2, my recognition of characters. I'm going to talk about some more stuff later on, but pretty much this is what I'm reading right now. So right now, I'm reading this one, Easy Korean Reading, Level 1, Book 1. So this is pretty much like a beginner's reading, but in order for you to read this book, you have to learn Hangul, right? So I have been learning for a while, so I already know Hangul. I know how to read Korean. I know a couple of words, not a couple of words, but I know a lot of words, and I know how to speak it, and I can understand it to an extent, but I don't think my speaking is very well, so I'm gonna try to get better at speaking because I'm planning on spending some time in Korea next year. So I want to make sure that I am able to, 1, order food, 2, speak to people, ask for directions, all that good stuff. So I am going to read for 30 days my Mandarin and my Korean. I'm going to post it every day that I'm reading here, and I'm going to share with you guys. And if you guys want to learn how to read, speak, know another language, how I studied, all that stuff, comment down below and I will I think I'm gonna work on an ebook. I already have a book that teaches you how to learn Hangul. I'm gonna drop the link below. And Hangul is the Korean language or Korean characters and learning how to read and write them. But I will link that book below so you guys can go purchase it and practice. But I thought I would post here and share for the American learners who want to learn how to read, and speak and write Korean and Mandarin. I'm not so much Spanish because everybody has Spanish, but I feel like I want to kind of like capture how I progress in 30 days. So we're going to do a 30-day challenge. I'm going to label the 30 days. This is my day 2. I missed day 1, but this is day 2. So here's what I'm going to be reading. I'm going to be reading this page, and it says hello. And then I'm also going to be reading the second story, and the second story is what are you doing today? So I'm going to read it out loud. And it has Korean over here, as you can see, and then it has the English translation over here, but I try not to look at the English translation. I just try to read out and figure out what I know off of my reading off the top of my head. And then also I have this book, Mandarin Chinese for Beginners, which I'll be also reading just the first. I'll be reading this one, but then I'm also going to read this story that I have on one of my apps. I'll show you guys the app that I use because it has articles that I can read, and this is the article. I'm going to take a picture and post it here, but this is the article, and the article is I Am a Cat. That's the reading that we're going to do for today in Mandarin. So for the reading, let's get started. So for those of you who don't know how to say hello in Korean, 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요 is how to say hello in Korean, and that is this one. 안녕하세요. Hello. Right? So the first I don't know what that is. 안녕하세요. 저는 진이에요. 학교 사람, 한국 사람이에요. right? I'm gonna put the picture up here so that we can read it together. Anyway, let me start over. Okay, I'm gonna put the picture up here and we're gonna read it together. 안녕하세요. 저는 진이에요. 한국 사람이에요. 저는 서울에 살아요. 한국어 선생님이에요. 안녕하세요. 저는 유기예요. 일본 사람이에요. 도쿄에 사람이에요. 도쿄에 살아요. Right? 저는 학생이에요. 한국어를 공부해요. 안녕하세요. 저는 마이크예요. 영국 사람이에요. 저는 런던에 살아요. 화서관이에요. IT 화서에서 일해요. Right? 저도 한국어를 공부해요. 안녕하세요. 저는 마리예요. 호주 사람이에요. 저는 시드니에 살아요. So pretty much I know what they're saying. I'm just turning the page. I already know what they're saying. It's pretty much like an introductory. And you guys can read along in the English version of it. Yeah, so let me continue. So 저는 커피숍에서 일해요. 한국 음식을 좋아해요. 한국 드라마도 좋아해요. 안녕하세요. 저는 린다예요. 대만 사람이에요. 저는 지금 서울에 있어요. Yeah. 은행에서 일해요. 저도 한국 음식을 좋아해요. 떡볶이하고 김밥을 저를 좋아해요. 떡볶이는 조금 매워요. 하지만 괜찮아요. 안녕하세요. 여러분 만나서 반가워요. Sorry, I know I read slow. So pretty much they introducing themselves. One is from Japan, one is from Australia. Let me go back to the first page, right? So 안녕하세요. 저는 Jenny, right? I'm Jenny, and she's Korean, and she lives in Seoul, and she's a Korean teacher. And then we have Yuki. 안녕하세요. Yuki예요. Yuki is Japanese and he lives in Tokyo. He's a student. 학생이에요. And he's studying Korean. So he says right here, 한국어를 공부해요. 공부해요 means to study. And it's a congregation, so that means he's currently studying, right? And then we have Mark. Mark is British, right? He's Yongguk, so that's English, British, right? Mark is in London. London에 살아요. 살아요 is to live, right? And so he lives in London. And 화사원이에요. He's an office worker. 화사원, that's an office worker. IT, right? He works in IT. 일해요, so he works in IT. 일해요 is, so IT 화사원에서 일해요. So he is a worker. He works in IT. He's an office worker for doing IT, right? And then we have, he said he's also studying Korean. So chodo is also, and 한국어를 공부해요, like I told y'all before, is studying Korean. So chodo, 한국어를 공부해요. 공부해요, study. 한국어를, Korean. And chodo is also, so I'm also studying Korean. And then we have Marie. Marie is Australian. Hoju is Australian. 사람이에요, right? And then she is Sydney에 살아요. She lives in Sydney, right? And then we have, she works at a coffee shop, right? 일해요, that's work. 저는, that's I. And coffee shop에서, coffee shop에서, that's where she works at, right? She says 한국 음식을 좋아해요. So that means Korean food. 음식을 is food. So Korean food she likes. 좋아해요 means that she likes it. 한국 드라마도, right? 드라마도 좋아해요. So that means she also likes Korean dramas like me, right? And then what did she say? Then we have Linda. Linda is Taiwanese, right? So she is Taman. Taman is Taiwanese, right? And she is 저는 조금 서울에 있어요. So she's in Seoul, right? And then she is she works at a bank, right? She works at a bank. And 저도 한국 음식을 좋아해요. So she also likes Korean food. Remember, 저도 means also, and 한국 is Korean, and 음식을 is food. 좋아해요 is to like. So she likes Korean food as well. And 떡볶이하고 김밥을, right? So she is 떡볶이 and 하고 is and, so 떡볶이 and 김밥을, kimbap, right? 제일 means most, right? She likes that the most. 좋아해요. So she likes that the most. 떡볶이 and kimbap, right? kimbap 조금 매워요. 매워요 means spicy. So it's 맵다. 매워요 is spicy. So it's a little. 조금 is a little, right? So the 떡볶이 is a little spicy. Which, if you ever had tteokbokki, depending on which type of tteokbokki you have, some of them is really spicy. But it's actually okay. There's one that I eat at a Korean spot that it's really good. It's like sweet. It's not spicy at all. And then finally, yeah, so 반가워요 means nice to meet you, right? And that's it. So that was the first story. We ended up here. Nice to meet you, right? And that was a good story. It's a pretty much introductory story. And that is the first story for the day. Like I said, I'm gonna do both stories, I'm going to make these 30 minutes videos. And so that was my end of my Korean reading. I'm going to read the second story on my own. And I'll probably read it to you guys tomorrow because that'll be my third day of my thing. But we're going to jump right into Mandarin. Now, Mandarin is a little bit easier to read. Korean, I don't know if you know that, if you guys know, but Korean is a subject, object, verb. So that means the subject comes first, the object comes second, meaning what's the subject talking about, and then the verb is the action word, and it goes at the end. So a lot of the times when you read Korean or you listen to Korean, you have to listen to the whole sentence in order to get the context. Even though they do have context like subjects and particles and object particles, you still have to get the verb to figure out what's going on. Sometimes it all depends, especially if they have short sentences. With Mandarin is more so like English, subject, verb, object. That's how English goes. And Mandarin is pretty much the same thing. But Mandarin, I feel like, is a little bit more, it's easier than Korean. Even though a lot of people say Mandarin is hard, Mandarin is not that hard. Mandarin is a little bit more easier than Korean. And also, the only thing that's really hard about Mandarin is the characters. And I'm just being honest. So we're going to read this story. And this is I Am a Cat. And this one has no pinyin. Pinyin is the Chinese alphabet. I have not done anything that has the Chinese alphabet, but I feel like I need to make one, which I'll probably make one for you guys that has the Chinese alphabet, or pinyin actually. It's just pinyin, and because I'm still struggling with the pronunciations a lot of the times. And as you guys can see, but hopefully in this 30 days, I will get a little bit better and we'll see the progress, right? So let's get started. 我是猫means I am a cat. 我是猫我1岁了我喜欢吃东西 right? 我也喜欢睡觉 right? 星期一我在商店吃饭我在学校睡觉星期二商店没有饭我在学校吃饭我在饭店睡觉星期二商店没有饭学校也没有饭我在饭店吃饭我在医院睡觉星期四我在医院吃饭我在商店睡觉有时好商店学校饭店和医院都没有饭我不能吃饭我没有爸爸也没有妈妈我是猫我1岁了我很想星期一星期二星期三星期四星期五星期六和星期天都能吃饭 So now I'm gonna play it from the beginning.
星期四
Wait, let me go back.
我是猫我1岁了我喜欢吃东西我也喜欢睡觉星期一我在商店吃饭 我在学校睡觉。星期二，商店没有饭，我在学校吃饭。我在饭店睡觉。星期三，商店没有饭，学校也没有饭。我在饭店吃饭。我在医院睡觉。星期四，我在医院吃饭。我在商店睡觉。有时候，商店、学校、饭店和医院都没有饭。我不能吃饭。我没有爸爸，也没有妈妈。我是猫，我1岁了，我很想。星期一、星期二、星期三、星期四、星期五、星期六和星期天都能吃饭。
Okay, so that is,
我是猫。
let me pause it. So 我是猫 means I am a cat. 我一岁了 I am 1 years old. 岁了 means age, and E is 1. If you know Chinese counting, 一二三 1 2 3. That's how it goes. So 我喜欢吃东西 means I like to eat something or food, right? To eat 东西 is food. And 我也喜欢睡觉 is I like to sleep also, right? I like to sleep too. So the cat is pretty much giving you a rundown of what they do every day, Monday through Friday. 星期一 is Monday, 星期二 is Tuesday, 星期三 is Wednesday, 星期五 is Wednesday. So that's what I was saying when I was saying 星期一, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday is pretty much the days of the week. That's how you say the days of the week in Mandarin. And you can do them separately. So 星期二, so on Monday, 我在商店吃饭. She eats at the store. 商店 is store. 吃饭 is to eat, right? 在 is like am, at, in. It all depends. So 我在学校睡觉, right? She slept at the school. 学校 is school. Or 学习 school, same thing, but she slept at the school. So Monday she ate at the store and she slept at the school. 星期二, which is Tuesday, 商店没有饭, right? So on Tuesday she didn't have any food to eat at the store. So 我在学校吃饭, so she ate at the school. And 我在饭店睡觉, she slept at the restaurant as well. 饭店 is a restaurant, and 睡觉 is to sleep. So she slept at the restaurant. 星期三, which is on Wednesday. On Wednesday, 商店没有饭. So again, the store did not have any food, right? 学习也没有饭. So the school also, is also, the school also didn't have any food, right? 我在饭店吃饭. So she ate. I ate 饭店 restaurant 吃饭. So she ate at the restaurant, right? 我在医院睡觉, right? And she slept at the hospital. 医院 is hospital. So she slept at the hospital. 睡觉 is sleep, right? She ate at the store. She ate at the restaurant and slept at the hospital because the store didn't have any food, nor did the school. 星期四, so Thursday, 我在医院吃饭, right? 我在商店睡觉. So she ate at the hospital on Thursday and she slept at what is 商店 store. So she slept at the store on Thursday. She ate at the hospital and she slept at the store, right? 要时候. So sometimes 商店 the store, 学校 the school, 饭店 the restaurant, 和医院 and the hospital 都没有饭. They all don't have food sometimes, right? All sometimes. So she's just giving you a rundown of the life. I don't know if it's a girl or a boy, but I'm just saying. She's just giving you a rundown of her life. So the Xiangdian is the store, Shui Shao is the school, Fangdian is the restaurant, and Yiyuan is the hospital. He Yiyuan do also 没有 to not have fun food, right? So 我不能吃饭, right? So she can't eat sometimes. 我不能. So it's difficult, like you can't eat, not nan nyang. Sometimes she can't eat food, right? So 我没有爸爸. Well, Mayo Baba, she doesn't have a dad. Mayo is to not have. Baba is dad. Ye Mayo Mama. So also Mayo to not have mama. So she doesn't have a mom or dad, right? And then well Shemao, I'm a cat. Well Isuela, I am 1 year old. Well Hanshiwan, like I very much want or wish, right? That 星期一 Monday, 星期二 Tuesday, 星期三 Wednesday, 星期四 Thursday, 星期五 is Friday, 星期六 is Saturday, 和星期天 which is Sunday, 7 days, right? 都娘吃饭, right? She wished she can eat at those places. I mean, she wished she could eat every day, right? On Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And that's the story. And that is my reading for today and my breakdown for you guys for today. This is day 2 of 30 days of Chinese. If you like this series and you want to follow me, you want to learn a little bit of words, I will see if I can put the words in the video as I go back and edit it for you guys. But again, I figured this is my journey. I wanted to share with you guys. Thank you guys for sticking around or even watching this video. Even if you want to learn a little bit of Mandarin or a little bit of Korean with me, you can learn a couple of words here and there, and then you'll be off and running. Thank you guys for stopping by. Don't forget to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow for day 3 of my 30-day reading challenge. Peace.